Hello, probably no one, and welcome back to What I Think. So, today I am making a video after I missed 3 uploads. It was 4th of July. I was doing stuff with family and friends, and of course there was a bunch of fireworks going off, so you just hear pops in the background constantly, and that gets annoying after a while. So, I'm making one today. So the 4th of July is what I'm going to be talking about today, and the 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays, as you can see of this picture with me in it right here. Yes, I wore that all day. Excuse me. But yes, I wore that all day because 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays. You get to light stuff on fire, you get to have fun with your friends. I got to go swim because I have a pool, and you just get to have a great time, and it's so much fun just every year. And I got to light a bunch of fireworks. One went off right in my ear and it hurts still. It's still ringing a little bit, but I'm okay. Anyway, so with every great holiday comes the whiners that always want to poop on everyone's party. So they usually come here and say, like, oh, we shouldn't celebrate 4th of July because we took this land from the natives, blah, blah, blah. We should turn to communism or something like that. But it's mostly just we took this land from the natives, and that's why we shouldn't celebrate 4th of July because this isn't our land. Well, those tribes had been taking this land from each other. There's like a couple hundred tribes, and they'd been taking land from each other for like thousands of years. So, and it just turns out there was a bigger fish, and we were that bigger fish. We had more manpower, more weapons, more training, more pretty much everything. Am I defending the killing of all those natives? No, that was kind of messed up. But I am defending the taking of this land in general because of the law of nature. Dang it, I forgot it. I'm retarded. But you know what it is. Survival of the fittest. Yeah, that's what it is. Stupid me. But yeah, survival of the fittest. And we were the fittest at that time. But we shouldn't really get into that because that happened a couple hundred years ago, and we shouldn't really worry about that anymore. Yes, it should be a part of our history because we shouldn't forget history, but it's not a current injustice. Actually, it's not really an injustice at all. It's just survival of the fittest. But some people say that there's still injustice in this country, and there is, but it's not near as big as a problem as the media wants it to be. Yes, I said the media wants it to be because news stations want there to be a problem so then they can get money. But, you know, that's just media for you, kind of in general, because all they care about is money. If it's not a story to them, it's not worth it. But, you know, there was one protest in D.C. that someone burned an American flag in front of the White House. I don't know why you would even do that. I mean, I guess it's because you don't like America, but if you don't like America, why not leave? That's the thing. You can leave America anytime you want, dude. You don't have to just stay here and try to make everyone else miserable. Why don't you just leave? Like, and then they say, as soon as you tell them, oh, why don't you just leave? Then they accuse you of being racist, and you want them to leave the country because you want them to go back to their country, or something like that. And there was another protest that had a speech like this. I'm gonna put it up on screen now. So pretty much all it says is demonstrators call for 4th of July boycott, and it talks about the speech from 1852, mind that year, that Frederick Douglass said, "What is 4th of July to the slave?" And it talks about how it reminds him of his worth and like how he doesn't amount to anything or something like that. You read it. You've read it by now, at least, I think. But mind the year 1852. 1852 is was some of the last few years of slavery up to 1865. Yes, slavery did not basically become completely illegal until sometime in the 1870s, but still, that's nearly 200 years ago. And it's it's not that it's not a problem anymore. Slavery is not a problem anymore. Yes, it is a part of our history and we should remember it. It's a terrible thing that happened to those people. But it's not a problem anymore. Like and there was like some people outside the statue of Abraham Lincoln that were trying to deface it, probably burn down the entire building for freaking I don't know, for their own enjoyment, I guess. It's like most of the people that want to boycott America don't actually want peace. They want war. They want a war, another civil war, this time between their own organization and police officers. And for me, I'm gonna join the winning side. I'm joining the boys in blue. I would like to be a police officer when I get older. But without further ado, that's just what I think.